You're nervous.
Well, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Squigs here, bringing you the brand new 617 Sports Pod with my boy Bobbo.
What's going on? What's going on, Squigs?
Not much, bro. Very excited. Very excited. Get this shit popping.
Let's tell the viewers what we're all about right now.
Yeah, bro. It's just me and my buddy Bobbo. I'm gonna be talking about the Super Bowl today. You know, the god awful Super Bowl all Patriots fans had to put themselves through on Sunday, and what could have went better? What could have went worse? If anything could have went worse? And what's next?
Defense could have went worse, but they didn't.
You're right.
Close calls, and I got some bones to pick here. Couple
Some
close
bones
calls.
to pick. All right.
I got some bones to pick with the defense, but
All right, you want to start there then?
yeah. I mean, we can get straight to it, I guess, if we want to get right into it. But I mean, what do you want to do here? The good, the bad, the ugly, a little bit. Should we maybe talk up the team first? Kind of say like what we thought went well, because I got a few things in there.
Yeah. I mean,
And then let's get straight to it. All right. I mean, it's pretty obvious. The defense.
I mean, overall, the defense played an amazing game.
I agree.
Other than letting Kenneth Walker bounce outside the numbers, outside the tackles.
Plenty of missed tackles. That was one of my bones to pick, was just missed tackles and missed sacks.
You know, the Seahawks are they've been around. They got good coaches. They knew they weren't going to get the ball up the middle. They were not getting the ball up the middle on Barmore and Milton, and even Tonga. Tonga holds his own.
I love Tonga.
Tonga's underrated, bro. But
the thing with him,
they knew they weren't getting up the middle, and they just didn't even bother trying. Honestly,
took advantage of it. And I think our outside guys, you've got Chason and Landry. You've got Bob Spillane for some support back there. Jack Gibbons, all really good tackling guys.
I think I love our linebacker group. Obviously, compared to the season before this, I just think we still have a few, like between Gibbons and Landry and Chason, collectively, they put together a solid linebacker unit, but I still think we need an upgrade.
On the outside, on the inside, for coverage.
I think outside. I mean, I love Gibbons and Bob Spillane, bro. They are great. They're a great 1-2. They work off each other very well. They work off each other very well.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have depth there too, because you've also got Anthony Jennings and man, who's the guy that laid the level on Jackson Dart there? Christian Ellis.
Yeah, we got a lot of depth, a lot of depth, a lot of players that can do this, a lot of players that can do that, but not a lot of. I don't think a lot of our linebackers are versatile. I think they need to be out on the field at certain times in certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think they're all great tacklers. Bob Spillane's always, he's always good for plenty of tackles, stopping the run, yada yada yada. And I think something that concerned me when I saw I got a statistic here. When I saw the statistic, I was like, I'll tell you in a second, but I was like, okay, great for this guy, scary for the team as a whole. And that statistic is rookie Craig Woodson led the team in tackles in the postseason. He had 30 tackles in the postseason, and 7 of those were in the Super Bowl alone. He led the team in the Super Bowl of tackles. You're talking a strong safety who can kind of double up as a linebacker, I guess, if you want to call it that. But
I agree. I was just going to say he's kind of like what the Seahawks, not what the Seahawks did with Spoon, but Craig Woodson showed a glimpse of playing very well in the box and making plays behind the line of scrimmage, as well as being the only other competent DB really behind Christian Gonzalez. He was everywhere.
And
I don't think he let up more than 3 completions. I think I seen I think he was like 3 for 7, 30 yards on him, which is for a rookie. He played amazing. He had a couple tackles in the backfield.
He had 2 pass breakups in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was astonishing.
I love Craig Woodson.
Surprising, honestly. It was there all year, but he showed out even most when we needed it.
He's a 4th round draft pick out of UC Berkeley. So
yeah,
we got rid of Peppers in the offseason, who Craig Woodson initially it basically took over for. And of course I was pissed. I think Julius Peppers is a great strong safety. He's a little bit older, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Craig Woodson's a young rookie, but
still only 29, 30 though.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
know, but I
Peppers
mean,
had to go. He also had legal troubles. Maybe that persuaded it a
bit
little
of
bit.
an issue off field.
I
But I
was
thought,
worried about our safeties going into the season. Safeties were a big question mark. A
yeah,
big question mark.
I still, I don't know.
I mean, Jalen Hawkins, we'll talk about a little bit later.
I want
He's
to
a
see
free
more
agent.
out of. I need to see
He's a
more
free
before
agent.
I can.
He's a
Is
free
he?
agent. I wouldn't mind bringing him back, even if
Yeah,
he's not an every down safety. We do
right.
need someone alongside Craig Woodson that's like teach him, show him
Yeah,
the rope,
right.
and is obviously better than him. Like
And he
nails the
plays his
spot.
own role too. He's always. I probably led. I don't know for sure, but if you looked it up, I would imagine he led the team in interceptions.
Woodson?
No, Jalen Hawkins.
Yeah.
I would imagine he led the team in interceptions. I did look the other day. I think he had 6 or 7.
I honestly, that's kind of flew under the radar to me.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
yep.
That's a lot.
That is. It's a decent amount. It's a good amount.
Like, you remember a couple years ago, like Darren Bland, he had
Mhm.
like 6 fucking pick sixes. Never mind interceptions. And I think he had like
Yep.
10 on the year.
hmm
That was the year it really stuck out to me. Like 10 interceptions in a year is crazy. Elite
Yeah.
DBs go their entire year and career and get like 20, 30.
Right. And then to do it
So
in
for
one season.
Jalen Hawkins to have come out and have 6, 7 interceptions is huge.
Yeah. I would have to. You might want to stat check that on me, but I'm almost certain that was what I read up on. But I mean, yeah, I mean I like the secondary. You've got Craig Wood, like I said, Craig Wood. So he led the team in tackles in the postseason with 30. You know who was number 2?
Probably Gibbons or Bob Spillane.
Marcus Jones.
Really?
And guess how many he had? Craig Woodson had 30. Guess
14.
how many? 21. Which I feel like that's a big gap. 9 tackles between first and second guy. That's a pretty big gap.
Well, especially when you're looking at it like Marcus Jones is
a slot corner,
far more skilled.
Yeah.
More experienced, been around, had a really good year. Not underrated, but he had a good year. And
yeah,
10 tackles from Woodson to Jones is a lot. I mean, I wonder where Gonzalez is on that list now.
He was third. I'm pretty sure around like
okay, because if he's any lower than third, then yeah.
But he showed out. I mean, Gonzo's locked down. That's no doubt.
Yeah, Gonzo, dude, don't
Gonzo,
dude. I think he low key got cooked on that pass breakup by JSN in the end zone, but he recovered so well, dude.
With the pass breakup,
JSN had a step on him, and he's athletic, dude. He did the same thing with the catch when Rashid beat him. Shaheed is one of the fastest receivers in the league. And Gonzo was
I'm pretty sure he is a
step or two behind Shaheed, and he just made it look like it was nothing, dude. And he balled out all game long, all season long.
And if we're gonna be on the topic of that, on the flip side of JSN and Shaheed, let's talk about Carlton Davis real quick, because I think he's been an insane disappointment for me. He's had hot flashes in the pan here and there where like he might have saved one of those playoff games. I think it was the Chargers one or maybe the Texans game, but
well, you sent me a post. You sent me a post, and Marcus Jones is also in that conversation.
Yes, he will be
7 on his head for like. Let me find. I can find it right now, dude. And 7 for 7 on his head, like 80, 90 yards.
And they picked on him early. I did notice they picked on him early in the game, and then they stopped because they started picking on Carlton Davis. I don't know what Carlton Davis let up, but I do know Carlton Davis got really lucky on a JSN and a Shaheed long bomb where Sam Darnold was pressured and overthrew them. And if Darnold did not overthrow them, they were both touchdowns. They were both long touchdowns on Carlton Davis.
Yeah. So
he got lucky.
Stats wise, if you look at Carlton Davis, he had a good game, but
yeah,
obviously.
But he got lucky. He got lucky.
Marcus Jones. Are you ready? This is from Pat's Perfect posted this from PFF. Marcus Jones, 7 for 7, 72 yards, 109 passer rating allowed.
That's bad.
Carlton Davis, 3 for 6, 27 yards. But like you said,
got lucky on 2 of them. Real lucky
on 2 of them. So I mean, this is obviously not a bad one, but Christian Gonzalez, now that I got it here, 1 for 5, 16 yards, three
targets,
pass breakups, and a 40.4 passer rating allowed.
That's
40.4. I mean, we all knew what he was going to do.
Right.
He's second best corner. I behind Surtain.
Behind Surtain, yeah.
Surtain is Surtain, yeah. He's the only one better than Gonzalez at this point.
Right.
He's been top 3-4 for me, Gonzalez, until this year, and that just solidified it. He's top 2.
Right. And I don't want to pick on Marcus Jones too bad. He let it he got picked apart a little bit there, but when you've got Gonzo on your best receiver,
they're gonna pick apart everybody else.
Going elsewhere. Like it's just it is what it is. It could have been real ugly for CD. It wasn't.
I mean, it also sucks for Marcus Jones. He had a nice 35 yard punt return called back because
Del Pettis.
Del Pettis.
Del Pettis.
So he impacts the game in multiple ways.
Yeah. I mean, not this year, but in years prior, yes.
Yeah. Defensively, he's a good, honestly, better than CD7.
100%.
I thought he was going to be the good third, but CD7, he was glad he stayed healthy.
Like
Colin Davis stayed healthy, which is all we needed. And even though he might not have helped out as much as we needed, Carlton Davis was still a signing that we needed.
I agree. He showed up where he needed to.
He's going to get picked on a little more. He's probably not used to that when having a corner like Gonzo.
I'm going to give you a hot take real quick, though. Would you rather...
First podcast? Hot take already?
This might be a hot take. I think I know my answer on it, but I can't say I know my answer on it because I don't know Carlton Davis's contract. But would you rather save the money and gamble on a guy like Alex Austin? Alex Austin's only played a handful of starts, but I feel like you should pull up the statistics on Alex Austin's starts because he's a pass breakup. Like, it's disgusting. Every time I watch him, it's like, oh, they're airing it out on Alex Austin's side. Boink, gone. Pass breakup. I bet you he's got 3 starts and 7 pass breakups. If I were to give you a random guess.
But. Yeah, let me go. I'm just going to go to Pro Football Reference.
Yeah.
It's the easiest.
I love Alex Austin. I think he's a seatbelt. And he's a young dude.
Yeah, going into the season, before we even got Carlton Davis, I was completely A-okay, happy with
Me too.
Going into the season as Gonzo, Marcus Jones, and Alex Austin just being the 3.
And Del Pettis has shown flashes of being decent too. So I want to say
he has. I agree.
Or is it Del Pettis or Marcellus Dial? Regardless, whichever one it is,
a little bit of both, but Dial doesn't see the field as much.
Yeah.
Definitely Del Pettis.
Right.
So this year he played in 12 games, 2 starts.
If his stats aren't that crazy this year, I know for a fact last year there was pass breakups that were absurd. I don't remember who he was covering. It was probably did we play the Seahawks last year in the regular season? I feel like it was a Seahawks game. I don't remember though.
Thought I had. Hang on, I thought I had it. But
his 2024 stats might be the buffer of the last 2 years. But
2022 total 9 games, 3 starts. He was targeted. 2024, sorry. 9 games, 3 starts, 22 targets.
Yeah.
10 completions. 93 yards. So
that's not horrible.
This year, 12 games, 2 starts. He was targeted 12 times for 10 completions.
That's pretty bad. So, how many yards?
I feel like he plays better than that.
I feel like he does too. Does he can you find the pass breakups? If not, I could take a look. Because I remember, I'll try and take a peek at ESPN here real quick. Alex Austin. 5 pass breakups in 2024. Let's see here, 2024.
That, I think the defense as an entirety, I mean, it did its part.
Right.
The Seahawks put up 30, but it was a weak 30. No downplay. No hating on the Seahawks, but it was a weak 30.
No. Yeah. I did find it real quick in 2024 in the 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5 games he played here, he had, let's see here, 5 games he played. In those 5 games, he had 5 pass deflections. 2 in one game, none the next game, and then 3 straight games in a row where he had 1 pass deflection each game. On targets, but
either way, he definitely
I like the kid.
Shows flashes, and I would be A-okay with him as the 3rd string corner.
Right.
For sure.
Me too. Agreed. I mean, yeah, so that's my opinion on the DBs and the linebackers.
Yeah, so I just like I said, I think overall a better starting safety alongside Woodson.
Mm-hmm.
And And I think outside linebackers that are a little more versatile.
Right. Harold Landry with the
And
injuries too, man.
yeah, but we
How
knew
many?
that.
He missed a
We
lot of
knew that
games.
coming into the season, it was a little iffy. Same thing with Gibbons. He had some injury history behind him. I think he was available almost every game. If not, I don't think he missed any.
Yeah. Not that I can remember.
But offensively, I think offensively is where this episode is really gonna lie. I mean, it was abysmal. It was awful. It was shit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean,
I think my biggest quirk. So there's obviously the O line blowing it up.
Let's just address the elephant in the room.
Yeah, like
it's Will Campbell.
It's Will Campbell, 100%. I think he was lights out regular season. He got injured. He came back and was not the same. Postseason, week 17, and then into the postseason.
But like, even if that was the case, one, I understand like Will Campbell and the player he's going to be. I don't really care for all the freaking out and everyone's like, "Oh, Will Campbell's so trash." Like he had a bad game. They were not saying that the first 23 weeks of football.
Right.
They weren't. It wasn't. He had a few mishaps here and there, but
he had a bad Super Bowl.
Come playoff time, he did
horrible.
Awful.
It showed, and I do want it to be known. I think he had a lights out regular season, but my God, he let Myles Garrett get a single game sack record, and I know it's Myles Garrett. I know it's Myles Garrett.
I don't know what it was, but it was bad.
He let Myles Garrett get 6 sacks.
But yeah,
that's atrocious.
It goes back to the whole switching him from guard to tackle thing, man. I mean, it's just it's not gonna work.
He's too slow.
He's slow, and Dexter Lawrence, he's an amazing player, but at this point in his career, he's like 36 years old. Should he really have been beating Will Campbell as bad as he was the entire game? Like, I understand, like Dexter Lawrence, amazing, like great pass rusher, but Will Campbell couldn't even get a foot in front of him.
There was a couple untouched. Just blew him right off the line untouched. Jared Wilson, I did see Jared Wilson stepping in to help him, but then it's like, how much can Jared Wilson do? I think Jared Wilson's been phenomenal for what he is. Rookie, he's been good. But
the O-line, most of the season, I mean, it wasn't a problem.
Right. No.
We addressed it in the offseason. We brought in Bradbury and Moses and drafted Campbell and Wilson.
He's just slow, man, and he's just real slow with his feet, and I don't know if the arm length shit has anything to any.
Do you think it does? Do you think it matters?
When you're talking like
just the speed and size.
I think it's speed. I think his main issue is speed, from what I can see. He doesn't blow. He gets blown off the line to the point where these guys are going in untouched. They're lining up just a little bit further outside than they might usually, and they just blow around them, man. I'm like,
and another underlying problem he has is, dude, I don't know what it is, but I think sometimes out of the corner of his eye, because he has an offsides problem.
I was gonna say that too.
False start.
Yes.
Out of the corner of his eye, he sees the center move a little bit because they got a little wiggle room. They move. I seen it because when they pan the camera to him, zoom in on Campbell, you see the center move, and all of a sudden, Will Campbell's taking a step back.
So I was gonna say, I feel like it could be that, I don't know, but at the same time I was gonna say, because I acknowledge the false start with him as well, and it makes you wonder, does he know he's slow off the line and wants to try to like hit it as like, obviously as a lineman you want to be exploding off the line as soon as that ball moves. But
a very very valid point. Very, very
right. And it's like, does he get in his own head?
We know he's slow off the line.
So
if he doesn't, then there's a coaching issue.
Right.
Because he is slow off the line. But he's a rookie. I'm not hitting the full-blown panic button like everybody else is.
I would like to see him move into guard.
He choked on the biggest stage possible, and it led to Drake May getting sacked 30 times in an offseason. In a
postseason.
Postseason, but
most sacked ever.
It was awful. I want to switch sides to Morgan Moses real quick. Again, I think Morgan Moses did an amazing job all season long. Multiple times where, the Seahawks, they no doubt about it, their defense was phenomenal. And even if we could have fixed some of the things that we want to sit here and talk about, I don't even know if it might have done it. Like the way they can play Witherspoon in the box. He was starting outside of Moses.
Disgusting.
Starting 3, 4, 5 yards outside of Moses, and he would come crashing in between Onwenu and Moses and Onwenu and Bradbury. Like he is not at that point in his career, he's not keeping up with Witherspoon.
Right, and
there's no matter how he cheats, if he cheats outside, cheats inside, he's not quick enough. Witherspoon is a hell of an athlete. Insane.
And that was disgusting seeing them run like 7 safety blitzes with him getting pressure on 4 of those 7, 2 sacks on those 4 pressures, and also on all 4 of those pressures completely untouched. And there was one of them, I want to say it was the third one, he got home, he got a sack on it. Right before the snap, me, plain Jane Bobbo, I literally was watching it. I saw him start to move in, and I said, it's a safety blitz before the ball was even snapped. How the hell does somebody not identify that? I know you got the play clock and your whatever, but I called it. I was like, there's drop Mondre or whoever's in the backfield in the pass pro. Pick that guy up. Do something. They did it 7 times. 4 of those times, more than 50% of the time, it was successful.
I think it got to a point halfway, 3/4 way through the second quarter, everyone was just already way too overflustered. Any changes that they were going to possibly try to make, halftime speech, anything they could have done, I just think the Seahawks defense between Boy Mafe and Dexter Lawrence and Witherspoon and
manhandled
whoever the hell else that gave the Patriots hell. Right. Anyone, any of them. The only one is, Tariq Woolen is just awful. He's not awful, but definitely.
I want to say they sent him in on a blitz, and he was the one. I think he was the one that caused the fumble on May. On a DB blitz with him. I'm like 70% certain on that.
It all turned into a blur. It all turned into a blur, dude.
It did it, yeah.
Start of the 4th, I was on auto watching that. I'm like, what,
Right.
But
another thing that really ruffled my feathers to kind of change gears a little bit, but it's still offense. Daniel's play calling for starters. What I mean by that is just like, this, it's like a rolling joke in New England. Oh, it's third and 99. McDaniel's just going to throw a screen. There was a play they ran. It was 3rd and 17. I want to say it was a Drake May sack. That's why they were so far back. It was 3rd and 17, and I said, here comes a McDaniel's screen pass, and sure enough, it was a screen pass for 4 yards, punted away. Shortly after that, probably the next drive, maybe 2 drives after that, it was a 3rd and 1, and we're throwing the ball downfield. Like 15 yards downfield to a Mac Hollins out route or something. And I was just like,
but
this hasn't worked all game. The line wasn't...
2 scenarios you just gave, they quite literally contradict each other.
Right.
And it's hard to
justify it.
Back and forth and watch that all game. On that 3rd and 1 that you were just talking about, I think the 4th and 1 that took place after, I was saying I don't know why we don't go for it. We should just go for it.
Did we go?
And we didn't go for it. And I was mad that we didn't go for it because take a shot. We haven't taken at this point in the game, there was no shots taken. McDaniels was soft with some of the play calling. You got to take a shot. But then the defense came out and made them punt from their 13.
Right.
So I was like, all right.
But still,
it's hard. It's obviously not an easy call.
Right.
Do you go for it? Do you not? Do you trust the defense?
If you go for it and you miss it, you look like a fool.
Yeah.
We
already look like fools. What do we?
Yeah. But in that same breath with, what's up?
Mondre. I just think
Perfect. I was going right to it.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Did you do a little research on that? Because I got him.
I didn't do much research on any of his rushing stats or any of that. I know he had 7 attempts. I don't know what the yardage was on that.
I want to say 28, maybe.
28.
Roughly, give or take.
4 yards carry. That's all you can ask for. Anything more than that is a plus.
So
if you're gonna break one of those, given the state of the offensive line being in shambles, they're not gonna get him any blocks. But I don't care. Andre needs 15 rushes that game. He was the second best offensive player for the last 4 weeks of the season, dude. He was maybe even longer. I don't even know where Henderson was.
He was 5 for 13 or something.
Not even just all playoffs in general.
Right.
He was not the running back that we had in the regular season for sure. But Mondre having 7 attempts for 30 yards is insane. And I know that he did not have a rushing attempt in the fourth quarter, which I get.
Mondre?
Yeah, he didn't have a rushing attempt in the fourth quarter.
He also
Believe
didn't have
so.
he didn't have a single rushing attempt in the second half at all. All 7, 4 of them in the first quarter, 3 in the second, did not touch the ball after that.
Yeah, but
that's
I don't know
insane.
what needs to happen, but if you have a halftime speech and Ramondre Stevenson is not in the game plan for the second half, you just go home.
I think.
what are we doing?
And at half,
and Henderson was never a factor in the playoffs. If you need some sort of running back play, whether the Seahawks are shutting it down every time or you're breaking 3 to 5 yards, even 2 yards, anything, it's going to change the direction of the Seahawks, how they make their play calls. They're just going to keep sending 7 if you're going to keep running the ball.
Right. And the way I look at it is all first half, the O-line couldn't hold up long enough for a pass play to form. And when it did, Drake May made some really ugly throws. He missed Austin Hooper on a nice post, like an outside post route. It would have gone for big yardage.
I don't remember who it was. He tried to hit someone, I think it was Pop over the middle of the field, and it was like 3 yards short.
Yep, he underthrew it to Pop. Even the Mondre touchdown that he dumped off too, that was a terrible throw. Terrible throw. Yeah. But I think they should have looked at it at halftime as passing's not working, running's not working. If neither of them are working, I would rather just slam the ball down their throats. I don't care if these are going up the middle for 1 yard, outside for 3, slam it down their throats. At some point, something's either got to give or you're going to set up play action. It just made no sense. They abandoned the run. They abandoned the run in the second half, and it just made no sense.
Absolutely abolished the run game in the second half because obviously Ramondre had no touches, and Drake May's legs were not a factor.
Yeah.
Like they were in every single game, his legs were not a factor. And Sam Darnold outrushed him. I don't know what the stats were. He had to have. He had a couple good ones. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
I do check that. I do remember one good Sam Darnold run, and I do remember 2 good Drake runs. But Drake led the team in rushing, so he had at least 30 yards, I'd say. But they completely abandoned Mondre, and that just made no sense to me. I mean, it's just that McDaniels, what are you doing, brother?
All right,
I still got plenty of.
Sam Darnold only had 2 for 5. I don't know what I was saying.
2 for 5, yeah. I bet you Drake had 7 for. No, he had more than 7 touches. I think he had more, runs, but
5 for 40, 37.
5 for 40. Okay, yeah.
Honestly, kind of I don't know, unexpected. I don't remember him rushing for 40 yards.
Yeah, there was one he had about 20 on. The pocket just collapsed on him. He stepped up and boom, was gone. But
yeah, 16.
Yeah.
So he really had 5 for 22, 21.
Yeah. Right.
Just still good for your quarterback is fine.
Yeah, but not good enough.
One more thing that I want to say about Will Campbell, and it's not anything about his play, so to speak. Going into this, he was injured. We all knew this.
Right.
I have 2 questions, right? One being, was it really, I don't know who you could have brought in, was it really necessary to start him? Or even, his
backup for when he was hurt was Vidarian Lowe. And I'm sure you remember him from last year. He caught a big man touchdown last year.
But why rush it? He was clearly not playing well all playoffs.
And I will say when he went down with his injury and Vidarian Lowe stepped in, Lowe didn't look too bad. He was pretty bad last year in the Gerard Mayo.
It was awful.
He was pretty bad in that. Awful. But the 5 or 6 games he started, he looked fine.
You start Campbell after a quarter and a half. You don't bench him. You don't sit him for a couple drives. Something.
Let him get his head together.
You also can't ruin a young player's confidence in the Super Bowl. So it's
yeah, that's true. It's a double-edged sword. I think at the end of the day, I think him and Wilson both need to move in. Garrett Bradbury is old. He's older. He's got to be close to mid-30s. You move Jared Wilson to center. You move Will Campbell to guard. And then you go get. I don't want to draft a tackle. I want a free agent with some experience.
So I was looking at this the other day. A couple of free agents I was looking at. So this one is I'm so torn on, right? Braden Smith. He plays for the Colts. I think he's 29.
He is probably around that.
He's a pretty solid tackle overall in his career with some flaws, obviously.
Right.
So he only played 13 games last year, 12 the year before, and 10 2 years ago.
So he's injury prone.
He has and if you look, I looked it up the other day. I forget where I saw it, but his injury list is just goes and goes and goes.
Yikes. And it's like,
throughout his 8 years in the league, 40 penalties. So that's like
5
an
a
average.
year?
Yeah, which is
Every
a lot.
3 games. That's
Decent. I mean,
that's not horrible. I don't think
it's not a lot, but like I was looking at some other tackles. I don't remember the names of them, but he was like one of the ones I seen the most with the same kind of playing time and years in the league.
Yeah.
Braxton Jones for the Bears, he only played in 6 games last year, 4 starts, 210 snaps, only 1 penalty.
Was he hurt? Why did he only play 6 games? Was he hurt, or is he a rookie, like a young guy?
He's not a rookie. Or I have the.
I wish I don't have much knowledge on like linemen unless they're on the Patriots.
Yeah, I don't. Let me look it into.
Yeah. It just sucks because like getting a good tackle is
the big one that we need to address, and he will probably be a free agent because the Ravens run into the season problem every offseason where they have no money. Is Tyler Linderbaum? Linderbaum will probably be a free agent. He's a center. He is the second best center in the league behind Creed Humphrey. Let me see. I have it right here. 1,000 snaps 2 years in a row. 918 3 years ago. He's very minimally penalized, but he is a very huge target. We have a little bit of money. Tyler Linderbaum is someone we need to throw money at this offseason.
Right.
Address the center. I think Jared Wilson with a second year potentially playing guard. I don't know. Maybe he could figure it out. But if we were to get Tyler Linderbaum, if we have to kick Jared Wilson to the curb and move Will Campbell to
I think
guard,
there's talk
I don't know
about
what
pushing.
that would entail. But
you said Linderbaum is a center or a guard?
Center.
So I think he could. I mean, if he plug and played right into center, and then you keep. Man, I like Jared Wilson. I think Jared Wilson held his own for the most part.
Well, I do too. I would never. I'm not saying that.
I wonder. But it begs the question.
I do not want Jared Wilson messing up anything to have to do with Tyler Linderbaum. Right. If he's a center, then Jared Wilson has to stay guard, which I don't know how that would work.
Well,
if
it begs the question.
Campbell to guard, but
it begs the question: could you swap Campbell and Wilson? I don't know how Wilson would do.
Well, then at that point, you're taking Jared Wilson from a center, moved him to a guard after one season, and now you're going to move him to a tackle. It's right.
Yeah, you can't really do that. It sucks, man. The left side is so crucial, and it's so hard to find a good dude. I wish on when you played left tackle.
I know.
He's lights out every time.
I never have complaints about him when he is really good.
He's great. He's great.
I can't find the specific injury, but he did have Braxton Jones did have a knee injury. Oh, so he was out in week 8 of 2025, and then again in the wild card. But
week 8 in the wild card?
Yeah, week 8, he missed a game, and the wild card. Other than that, he didn't have any crazy injury history last season. I mean, 2024, he had a concussion and probably that same knee problem, but only 2 weeks.
How old is he? 29, you said?
26.
26.
He's a potential free agent. I don't know why, if he was healthy, what the Bears got going on over there, but he only played 210 snaps, 6 games, 4 starts.
I don't know.
1 penalty through 210 snaps is pretty good.
All I know is they got to address the left side of the line so bad.
Well, we're kind of running into the same problem as last offseason. So Will Campbell is questionable if he can even play tackle anymore already, which we knew before the season even started. So it's do you move him to guard, move Wilson to center? So then you have Campbell, Wilson, Onwenu. Morgan Moses is probably gone. I think we only signed him on a 1-year deal. Do you remember? Do you know?
Well, so yes, I was just about to say him and Bradbury are both Band-Aid guys. They're both 36-year-old Band-Aid guys.
Glue guys, yeah. So we're revamping the entire O-line yet again.
But I think if you can move Wilson to center, I would like to see. I haven't watched any college tape on him or anything, but he was a center. He was good at guard. I would, at this point in time right now, February 11th, 2026, I would trust Wilson going into center. At that point, you need to find a right guard because Moses is who knows how long.
He's 36.
Who knows how long you get out of him? Maybe if you're lucky, 2 more years. If you're lucky, I'd say. But then it's
real quick.
There's a lot of line
Tyler
issues.
Linderbaum. He played in all 17 games, 3 penalties, And oh my god, dude. I don't know. Tyler Linderbaum needs to be on our team.
Yeah. We got to address the line seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I think on the, you know what's, okay.
They need to throw the bag at him.
To kind of move, to keep the ball moving here, I think something that is being overlooked right now too is just in general, like the wide receivers. Like I love Pop, I love Booty. Williams has shown a little bit of potential. Chisholm, plenty of depth, but I feel like as far as receivers go on the offense, you need Diggs had 1,000-yard year this year. He popped off here and there, but I still like. Again, he's up there in age for a receiver. How much longer can you get out of him? Is he gonna stay consistent and get 800 plus yards again next year? Who the
I
hell
think
knows?
top priority going into the offseason. I don't know how much cap we have, but Tyler Linderbaum and AJ Brown.
I would love AJ Brown. There's the rumors. The rumors bound to come true. It's bound to give at some point, right?
Yeah. But I've seen some show I was watching earlier. Apparently the draft class is wide receiver stacked this year.
Is it?
I don't know what I mean. What do we like? I don't want to get too crazy into the draft yet.
Yeah.
Just fresh off our minds, 4 or 5 days after the game, first round draft pick. Let's just say we don't get much for free. Let's say we don't get free agents. Okay. Our team is stock. What are we taking first round? It's got to be an old lineman. I don't even know if I want to do that anymore.
For me, I was gonna say my personal opinion. I don't know anything about incoming guys. I don't know who's projected first. I know Fernando Mendoza or whatever. But me, right off the bat, if it's there, if it's the noise about it, go get a playmaker, go get a wide receiver. We need a big body wide receiver. We need someone who's like 6'4", 230, like I'm sick of these 5'11" Tyquan Thornton.
Well, that's what we got Mac Hollins for.
I love Mac Hollins.
Dude, Mac Hollins is real quick too. I don't know if it was the Drake May throw or the Mac Hollins catch, but that's the only offensive highlight I thought was awesome.
The throw was great. I think the catch was phenomenal. It was pretty contested.
But he reminds not as contested as the other one that he threw to Mac Hollins on the left hash with like
into triple coverage.
4 Seahawks around him.
To triple coverage where Mac Hollins made a great play there by knocking it out of the defender's hands. Oh, that was an ugly throw, dog. That was ugly, man. I love Mac Hollins though. He reminds me of Chris Hogan. Big dude, can go deep.
And this can block. He's just a vibe, dude. He's got his dogs out, dude. He's walking around in shorts and shirtless in the middle of winter. Like he fits New England, dude. He came from Buffalo. He already knew what the cold weather was like. Like he fits it, you know?
Right.
And outside of how good he is for our receiving core and his vibe, he is a very valuable asset in the run game, blocking game. He is a big body, coming crack blocks. Like he's
the thing I get nervous about
than it might seem to the naked eye.
Right. Yeah, because he might not be out there catching a lot. He's not Randy, but he's still making the thing that scares me with him though is I want to say in this upcoming year he's going to be at some point during the season he's going to be turning 33. So
again, he was a Band-Aid.
Yeah, him, Diggs. I don't know. I think we need a big body receiver. AJ Brown would be perfect for that. I don't
know what Deebo Samuel's situation is, but I wouldn't hate Deebo.
I think for me that train's moved on.
Yeah.
What did he do this year? I don't even know what he did stat wise. To me, I
nothing because JD5 was out. So
yeah.
He probably had a quiet year.
I think another quick thing, too, on the topic of the offense. I think this gets overlooked a lot. Let me just double check something here. I think this gets overlooked a lot, but let's see.
While you're looking that up. Oh, go ahead.
No, what's up? What you got?
Are we worried about Diggs in his court cases, too? Like
I'm not. Just because I think he's gonna. If you looked at it, like the whole thing, I think I saw like text messages between them or something, and the lady, she was really concerned with money. I get that.
Wow.
Can Diggs go and pay her out? Yeah, the whole thing blew up because she was mad she wasn't getting paid by him.
That's how 90% of those cases go. I mean, let's be real.
Right. So that begs the question. I think he goes to court Friday, 2
He
days from now,
does.
the 13th,
The
Friday the
13th. Friday the
13th.
13th.
I think I don't know. I mean, I'm not a prosecutor. I don't know. I think he's going to pay her out. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out in 2 days. Christian Barmore's got something coming up too.
Yeah.
I love Barmore, but
Yeah. Well,
this is his second
the
time getting into legal.
New England Raiders.
Yeah, this is his second time getting into legal trouble. He got in trouble last year for on body cam. He was like mouthing off to a Rhode Island statey. But
yeah,
back to what I was going to
got?
say. Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper up there in age for tight ends, especially. What do we do? Do we have an answer for that?
I don't.
I'm not worried because I think Hunter Henry's balling out, but he's gonna be turning 32 this season.
Hooper's FA. He can go. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Is what it is. He did have a drop pass too in the game. That was I'm pretty sure Hooper had a drop pass. I was just kind of like,
I know early in the game.
One of those situations where he was looking upfield before he caught the ball. And just whatever.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I don't remember that. But Drake May missed him on a long, like I said earlier, that long outpost route, flag route. Wide open, man. He had like 5 steps on the closest defender, and Drake May missed him.
So it's the one he threw a pick on, right? Late in the game?
No, he didn't. It wasn't a pick. He just overthrew it. It went out of bounds or whatever. But
I don't know who was running the post route, but it was late third, early fourth. Drake May has got, I think it was Pop. Was it Pop? I don't know. Or Booty.
Remember.
Someone on a post. And Drake May literally threw the ball straight. Like he threw the ball right up the seam while the guy was running a post. It wasn't even remotely close. It was awful.
Different pages.
Awful.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I agree with you. I think Austin Hooper, you can see you later, brother. I
think
flashes, but
maybe late rounds after you already got your sure draft picks, round 3, 4.
Did you see the news today? The tight end news today?
Tight end news for the Patriots or in general?
Just in general. It was an AFC team. Some tight end news.
Kelsey's a free agent. Njoku.
And he's been quiet, but
he's like 28.
He's got to be 27, 28, maybe 29 at most. I'd say 29 at most, but he is
29. Yeah,
he is fine.
He's underrated.
He's underrated. He's been stuck in that eternal loophole of I'm on the Browns.
But just for
that's like being on the Jets. You're on the Jets, you suck. Look at Sam Darnold. Gets out of the Jets, goes and wins the Super Bowl.
He only played the last 2 years. He only played in 11 games, so not bad.
Total? Or 11 each year?
Back to back. 11 years, 11 games, 2 years in a row.
Not ideal, but
2023, 16 games, 81 catches, 890 yards.
That's good. How many touchdowns do you have?
6. His highest touchdown scoring season.
Yeah. That's not horrible, but
I wonder what those injuries were.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Njoku.
I do too.
I like the idea of him if you can get him for the right price.
And like you said, he's kind of flown under the radar. Cleveland is what it is. Only reason how I really know Njoku is under the radar decent is from fantasy football, dude.
Right.
He's had some decent games.
I didn't realize he was as old as he is. He is 29 right now. By the time the season, he'll be 30 by the time the season starts. So you get him on a 2 or 3 year deal.
So looking at his injuries, 2025, week 7 and 8 knee, and then 15, 16, 17, 18 knee. 2024, week 17, 18 knee. 2024, 15 and 16 hammy. 24 weeks 2 through 5 ankle. 23 weeks 4, not 5 but 6 face.
Yeah, he burnt himself.
Yeah, that's
he burnt himself on a stove. So he's got a glass knee.
I mean, this list goes on. I'm not going to keep going.
Knee, so he's injury prone. You know what though? I'd still take him. You get him on a 2-year cheap deal.
Yeah.
Even if he's your tight end too, and you go out, you get what's the deal with that kid from Massachusetts, Kyle Pitts? Isn't he set to be a free agent if Atlanta doesn't, or is he on the No, who am I thinking of? Is it Kyle Pitts or is it man? Who's the? I
Kyle
think it's.
Pitts is a huge. I think
Is he due
he
for
is.
free agency? Yeah,
Yeah, I got a whole What is
bring
this
him back.
website?
Bring him, or he's from
Spot
Philly.
Spot Track. Yeah, when you said Mass, I was like, I did not
I'm
know
thinking of
Pitts
the
was from Mass.
Ravens. I think I'm thinking of the Ravens guy there. Isaiah Likely. I want to say he's due as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
He's from Massachusetts,
yeah. I mean,
Cambridge,
just
Massachusetts.
no one really like young, but you got some tight ends here. I mean, Noah Fan, Foster
Morrow.
Moreau, Tyler Conklin,
I mean, you take.
Kyle Pitts, obviously the youngest one, 25.
I think taking in
Njoku, Travis
Pitts and
Kelce,
Njoku.
Dallas Goddard.
Take a shot at Pitts and Njoku. Shit, even Likely. I want to say Isaiah Likely's due if the Ravens don't sign him. I don't know if they already did. I don't think they did. Right here, first thing up here is
Yeah, Isaiah Likely. Yeah.
His next destination. He's due for free agent. I mean, hey, throw the bag at these guys. I know Hunter Henry's been solid, but you got to start thinking of the future. And guys like Likely and Pitts, they're 25 years old.
Yeah, but like you gotta have band-aids every year, you know? There's gotta be band-aid spots every year. Like the Henrys, the Diggs, the.
Well, I don't think Henry's a band-aid. He's been phenomenal with us. He's been with us for a while, but
soon he will be soon.
It's just something to think about, right?
Yeah, he will
It's
be
something
soon.
that everybody I think is overlooking because they're so worried about the O-line and the receivers.
Do we still have Jaheim Bell? Is he anything?
Nope. He's a free agent. We cut him at the start of this year. No one ever signed him.
Did he even get a chance?
He did get a chance. He had some really bad drops, and I had high hopes for him.
Oh.
He had some really bad drops, but I mean, come on, he's a tight end. You let him get his head on straight. He was a rookie, but I don't think anybody took him.
I think he's an older rookie though.
He's 24 right now. He's a second-year guy now, but he went to the Eagles. He did go to the Eagles.
I thought he was like 26 already for some reason. Like I thought he was like a 25-year-old rookie.
No, he was 23 last year, his rookie season. Now he's 24, but he went to the Eagles. I did not know that, but we cut him. And he, like I said, he did have an opportunity. He kind of blew it. He had some really bad drops, but
I don't think it's a big. I don't.
Keyshawn Boutte. I went to week 1 of like 2021 or 2022, whenever Boutte was drafted. I went to that game. We played the Eagles and we lost. But Keyshawn Boutte, this is granted during the Belichick era, but Keyshawn Boutte had he caught the ball in the back of the end zone, couldn't keep his both feet in bounds. First game of the season, you didn't see him the rest of the year. Now look at him, you know.
I know. You think about it. I think about that more often than not because, like,
he was a projected first-round pick. We got him in like the 5th round because of his injury.
Well, that and if he just had that whole season, more of experience. I don't care if it was Mac Jones. I don't care.
Right.
Which it was, right?
It was Mac Jones. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It was his first stinker year.
Mac Jones last year?
He had his last 2 years were pretty bad. It was the first of those last 2 years. I think it was 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he came out stunk in 23, and then Drake May came along. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that needs to be addressed, and there's a lot of options. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? We got 2 months till the draft.
Did we do the good, bad, the ugly?
No, we didn't, but we kind of did. Like at the same time, we did it throughout the whole thing. But
yeah, I mean, from mine, I don't really have anything that we didn't talk about.
Yeah, I mean, same here.
Yeah. Real quick, I do want to say, I just got a quick re-sign walk list here. Clavion Chason needs to come back.
Yep, 100%.
Tonga needs to come back.
Can I chime in real quick? Tonga, we brought Tonga in last year during Gerard Mayo's run, and I remember so we got him. I looked him up. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Got him from the Cardinals. One of my good buddies, Dalton. Shout out Dalton. He's a diehard Cardinals fan, and I remember this clear as day. I asked him.
I remember this.
What do you know about Kyrus Tonga? And he said, never heard of the dude. Never heard of him. Must be on the practice squad. And he was quiet last year. We didn't use him last year, but this year he's been great. Versatile dude. He's big for up the middle. Throw him in at fullback.
A good fill-in third string DT. He's big body.
It's a depth.
He did exactly what I wanted him to.
And you throw him in the backfield to block on a short run. and then he's clogging up the A gap.
Well, that and you got 6. You need 6 down linemen at the goal line. He's
right there.
Yeah.
Take him back.
Alex Austin,
I think resign for depth.
needs to resign. DeVito, they need a better backup. You can have a better backup than DeVito. No hate.
No, yeah, I know. He's an emergency guy.
Don't ever underestimate the power of a good backup quarterback, though.
I think he proved himself a little bit in New York.
Yeah,
he's an emergency guy. We've got Dobbs for the time being.
Not someone we need to stress over and need to resign
if he comes back, cool. If he doesn't, whatever.
Jalen Hawkins and Gibbons both
come back. Resign, they need to come back.
Hooper and Vidarian Lowe. I can go.
See ya.
Yeah.
Vidarian Lowe shined when he stepped in for Campbell, but I know who Vidarian Lowe is at the end of the day.
I don't trust him for a 17-game season.
Remember the Vidarian Lowe and City So tandem?
Oh, dude.
City So.
Throw Jake Andrews into that mix.
Oh, he was disgusting. And it's weird because I'm pretty sure his brother was David Andrews. And I love David Andrews.
Cousins. I think they're cousins.
Cousins, yeah. David Andrews, the man. He's always he's always
we went from having Vidarian Lowe, City So, and Jake Andrews starting last season to this, so.
I'll take it.
It would only went up. I trust Vrabel to bring in the right pieces yet again.
Yeah, no, me too.
We are a free agent destination yet again.
Yeah, that's a big thing. We just made the Super Bowl. We got lost, whatever, or we got smoked, kind of, whatever.
People not kind of. Come. We got smoked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only it was like, what, 16, 29, 14?
16 points, two-score game, but could have been a lot worse.
It didn't look that way.
It should have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
But it's an exciting time to be a Pats fan again.
Yeah. Shocked. Didn't think. I was happy this season with, I don't know, 10 wins and a first round, 9-10 wins and a first round loss. Dude.
Right. I would have been happy with 8.
Maybe 8 a second round exit, but.
And I would have been happy with 8 wins. We lost to the Raiders week 1. I was like, oof. And then we came out 1 week 2. By the end of week 3, the Steelers game, I was like, yeah, we're winning 5 games tops this year. And I mean, look what happened.
Yeah, it was insane turnaround.
Yeah, definitely. We're just over the 1 hour mark. I think we planned for 30, 40 minutes, and here we are.
We did indeed plan for 30, 40 minutes. So
I mean, that's good. Whatever.
Turn our attention towards something we need to mention in the next one is the Caleb Durbin trade. I've heard is a huge, huge hit. Everyone's loving them. So
yeah, it's it's a mixed bag.
Touch up on that in the next one and turn our attention towards the Red Sox offseason, the rest of their offseason, and see where the Celtics can go with this Vooch trade and where their season might end up. Even hopefully, I'm happy with the first round exit, second round exit. I don't expect much more than that, but
right, we're the 2 seed right now.
Alrighty, what's up?
Celtics are the 2 seed right now.
Yeah, Celtics are. I don't know their record, but they are the 2 seed.
Yeah.
Game on in like 2 hours.
We've got
34-19.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
We play the Bulls. Hopefully, Vucevic can go off for 40 against his former team and see what he's got in the bag tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what's up. We just had, I'm pretty sure today or yesterday, we had for baseball, we had pitchers and catchers reporting for spring training. So that's going to ramp up. That's going to ramp up real quick.
It's already mid-February, so it's coming right around the corner.
Scary. I'm excited, though. I'm ready to get into some Red Sox.
Yeah, let's go. We're going to go ASAP. First game.
We will.
Home opener.
I'm down. We'll figure it out.
All righty. Squigs out. Till next time.
Hell yeah.
Peace.